Let's get into today's topic about why I think Algeria will win the Africa Cup of Nations in 2022 in Cameroon. One of the biggest reasons why I think Algeria will win the Africa Cup of Nations is because how good they're doing in World Cup qualifying. With 4 wins and 2 draws, they actually topped their group in World Cup qualifying for Africa. But I know what some of you guys are thinking, and I've seen some of the comments mentioning this, Morocco has an even better World Cup qualifying record than Algeria. In fact, in 6 games, Morocco has 6 wins and they've only conceded 1 goal. However, World Cup qualifying experience is not the only reason why I think Algeria will win the Africa Cup of Nations. Let's go on to talk about some of Algeria's players who I think overall are a better team than Morocco and other teams. For example, Riyad Mahrez is one of the best African players out there. He's probably top 5 in my opinion at least. Then we have, I believe, Balaili, who balled out in the Arab Cup, and also Brahimi as well. We got striker Islam Slimani and also West Ham player Said Benrahma, who's an absolute baller by the way. Then we got players like Youssef Attal and Faguli, who are good players as well. Then we got good player Benacer and also great left back Ben Sabaini. Honestly, there's a lot of players who are good in Algeria. The one I wanted to focus on the most is actually Riyad Mahrez, because he's a top baller, you know what I'm saying? And like I said earlier, probably top 3 players in Africa, top 5 at least. He's a really good African player, and he's going to be the talisman for Algeria, and I think he'll do a great job. In fact, they've already done a great job because they've already won the Africa Cup of Nations before. That's right, in 2019 with Riyad Mahrez and all these other players, they've won the Africa Cup of Nations in Egypt. In fact, they beat Senegal in the final, who's one of the strongest teams, with Sadio Mane included in the side, 1-0. Yes, the goal in the final was extremely unlucky for Senegal, however, it doesn't matter because Algeria won it regardless and went through the entire competition to get into the final in the first place. And they won. They have the winning experience that matters, and they're the most recent winners in the Africa Cup of Nations, which gives them a huge benefit. So they have the winning experience recently. The squad hasn't changed that much. I think this is a great opportunity for them to go back to back. That's not the only thing they've won. If you guys haven't been paying attention recently, they've also won the FIFA Arab Cup, which was just hosted in Qatar recently. In fact, in the semifinals, they beat a very strong Qatar team 2-1. And then they went ahead and beat Tunisia 2-0. And not only that, they beat Morocco in the quarterfinals on penalties as well. So they beat Morocco, who's one of the favorites in Africa Cup of Nations. They beat Qatar, who have a very strong team as well. And then they beat Tunisia. Like, what more could you want from Algeria? They'll probably win it, bro. I'm saying you right now, Algeria will win it. I haven't even mentioned the undefeated streak they have. Aren't they like 27 or 28 games of beating, which is one of the longest unbeaten streaks in football history or national team history? I don't remember what the exact fact is, but they have a really long streak of being unbeaten, and I don't see that being like destroyed now, especially considering their group that they're in isn't really that challenging.